Traveling Tyler style. Today we are in Singapore. This is a video I've wanted to do for a very long time. I have one day to conquer Singapore. There's so many things I want to see, so many areas I want to go to. So I'm going to try to maximize this day. I've been here for 3 weeks already, but I've been working, so I haven't really had a chance to do a video. I plan on going till about 11 o'clock tonight, straight through. The weather's good. It's been really hot, but actually today it's not too bad, which gives me a good chance. So follow along, let's see how this day goes. The first stop is going to be Chinatown. I figured Chinatown is always a good starting place to go. There's always a lot of action, lots of food. I'm hungry, I haven't even eaten breakfast. So that's where I'm going to start. It's 2.5 kilometers from where I'm at. Right now I'm at the Tiong Bara Market. No idea if that's how you say it, but this is kind of a cool place in itself. But when I started walking around trying to do videos, it wasn't exactly the greatest video I could put together, I guess you could say. So we're gonna start at Chinatown. And then from there, we're gonna take it one step at a time. Should be there in about 15 minutes. Let's go. We're entering into Chinatown. At least that's what the GPS says. This is actually my first time to Chinatown in Singapore that I can remember. I mean, I have a lot of nights that are a little fuzzy in Singapore that I can't remember the details on, but I can't pinpoint a night that I was in Chinatown. So that's where we're at right now. In 300 meters or so, we're gonna eat because there's nothing better than eating in Chinatown, especially dumplings, that type of stuff. So we're gonna try to get familiar with it. Let's check it out. Getting ready to eat lunch in Chinatown. I just went and got, to be honest, I don't even know what I ordered. I just said, number 9. Give me that, number 9. Which I think is chicken and maybe duck. I don't know. Let's find out in real time. Yeah, pretty good. 10 sing. After lunch, I'm going to continue on. We're strolling through Chinatown now. There's always a lot of places to eat. It's usually pretty affordable. It's also usually pretty crowded. That's the signature reputation of Chinatowns anywhere around the world, in particular here. But I love it. I love everything about it. I love Chinatowns. You know, when I go to San Francisco, I'll roll through Chinatowns and I'll stop at 7, 8, 9 places to eat, just to eat one small thing from each place. You can do that. That's what makes them so great, seriously. Okay, so we're gonna try to stroll through here, trying to make it to the other side. I don't know how big it is. Ow. But we'll see. Once we get to the other side, then I'll figure out the next step. I don't know where I'm going next. That's what makes this fun. I'm just gonna punch something into the GPS and hopefully, figure out the next step. Who knows? I did have someone write up an itinerary for me. I follow those loosely. Gives me a gauge of where to go. So that's kind of the plan. Let's keep it moving. If I say something stupid that doesn't make sense, let me be proactive by telling you that I'm kind of drunk. I've been drinking these like 13% flavored wines. I don't know. One was peach, one was mango. I don't even know what they are. But I looked at them, I was like 13%, I can do that. Plus they don't really stand out. So when you're walking around, you can drink them and nobody looks at you and thinks you're drinking on the streets of Singapore, because I don't even really know what the rules are. But either way, that's one of my favorite things to do. I like to, when I'm doing a video like this on an all-day deal, I like to get a little buzz going. Because then when I reflect back on the video, it's like sort of a new experience to me. I'm like, I don't remember doing that. That looked like fun, Seriously, when I edit the videos, I'm not always 100% all there when I'm recording. So it's fun for me to re-watch them and re-experience it. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, I just want to make it clear if it sounds like I'm stumbling over some words here and there, not really making sense. I hope you accept my apology in advance. This is Clarke Quay Central. Everybody knows Clarke Quay, one of the most famous areas in all of Singapore. So that's where we're at right now. But this isn't where I'm going. I'm going to Chimes. So that's where I'm heading, just cutting through. All right, I made it to Chimes. I don't know anything about Chimes. All I know is there was several people that told me, hey, you got to go to Chimes. Check it out. It's cool. People I respect, people that I take their opinions seriously. So I'm going in blind to Chimes, and we're going to see this together for the first time without knowing what to expect. Here we go. Bugis Street or Bugis Market. I don't know. Not sure exactly what it's called, but kind of the same old thing. Restaurants, bars, shopping. It's clean. Yeah. It's kind of a badass little area, no doubt about it. Wasn't even on my radar in the least bit until about 15 minutes ago when I looked at my list of things I'm going to try to do today. And it was on there, but yeah, definitely worth visiting. Now I'm on to the next one. Look, Arab Street is as cool as it gets. I mean, it really is. Check this out. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the other side. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna prove this to you. All right, here we go. All right, still don't believe me? Here we go. We're gonna do another spot. Look, come on. What's better than this? It just keeps going and going. So now we're going to the other side, but you know, I feel like I've shown you enough to believe me when I say Arab Street is badass. But here we go. One more shot at it. There we go. All right. I feel like I've accomplished my mission on Arab Street, though I might just sit down for a quick dinner and have a drink or two, but at least as far as showing you what it's all about, I have done that, I think. All right. Next stop, TBD. Now I'm on my way to Little India. Little India is a awesome area, and actually that's where I'm staying. My hotel is in Little India. So I'm kind of at a crossroads, you know. I'm gonna end up at Little India, which is where my hotel is, and I gotta decide what's the next move after that. I don't know. Either way, I am kind of interested to spend some time in Little India because I haven't done that before. So let's see what this is all about. Yeah, at $8 haircut. That's an option. It's on the table. I'm gonna do this. We'll see how this goes. Now I'm in Little India. One of the coolest places in Singapore, no doubt about it. I mean, it's right up there with Chinatown. It's right up there with Arab Street. And then you got Little India. So many restaurants. Man, I just got a haircut that was life-changing. This guy, he hammered my head into oblivion, which I guess was the head massage that I needed, but I don't know. Might have created a little bit of CTE, but I'm okay with that, by the way. But this is a very, very cool area. 100% needs to be visited. If you're in Singapore, you cannot miss Little India. You just can't. You really can't. They got massage places, bars. I mean, right now I'm coming up on this bar. We're gonna cross the street. Let's check this out. Yeah, come on. This is what it's all about. On to the next one. All right, so now I'm heading over from Little India to Clarke Quay. Clarke Quay is one of those areas that you have to see at night. You got Clarke Quay, Robinson Quay, and Boat Quay. So the goal is to check out all three of them tonight and compare them. I got about 2.8 kilometers to go. Clarke Quay is what it's all about. You got Clarke Quay, Robinson Quay, and Boat Quay. But Clarke Quay is definitely the one that has the nightlife, the bars, the restaurants. I mean, check us out. It's definitely one of the coolest parts of Singapore, no doubt about it. You can't really come to Singapore and not go to Clarke Quay. You just can't. But we're gonna walk from one end to the other. We're gonna scope it out. We're gonna see what we think. Chinatown, Clarke Quay, Little India, Chimes. This is what it's all about. Got a haircut. The weather cooperated. I mean, this time of year in Singapore, it's pretty hot, and actually worked out okay. I walked over 20 kilometers. Heading to Batam, Indonesia tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. At least that's the plan. Hopping on a ferry in the morning if I can get a ticket. So this is what I got. Travel in Tyler style. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos coming. This is what I do. I travel the world. I mean, come on. What's better than this? Seriously. Seriously, what's better than this? Come along with me. I'm out.